Hey everyone, it's Ken.
Ray.
Two Drunk Brothers Garage.
Back working on Goldie. Going to give her a bath. Right?
Yeah.
Starting with the
inside.
It's not a horrible smell in there. It's a 54-year-old, lot of water,
dust,
mold smell. But it's not like gagging.
It's not gagging.
But we're gonna start there, and then power washer, and maybe fiddle with whatever we find, because this is Thursday, right? This is a Thursday.
This is a Thursday.
Last car show of the season up here is Saturday. So Ken's got to work, but I think I'm gonna take Goldie for her first show. Why not? Right?
Yeah.
Have a little fun, and but yeah, I'll film that. But so we want to give her a bath and get her ready. So we'll bring you
along for the ride.
Bring you along. Can't talk this morning.
Right.
But let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, we got Goldie there. We're gonna back her out and get her situated in the garage here, and then we're gonna start cleaning her up. Maybe one of us is working on the brake line, the other one can be vacuuming out the interior. But here we go. We're gonna start cleaning the interior here. But the big thing was the belts were all seized up, so Kenny just
grabbed it like this and pulled out. So I got the passenger ones working, but the belts need to be scrubbed.
Yeah, and we'll get that. I got some interior cleaning stuff that we're gonna go, but this is better than it was. That one is pretty rusted in there. Look in there. See, it's rusted. So maybe we hit that with some
cleaner or something,
or some penetrating oil to get that to. Does that metal bar rotate in there? Can you watch that? Does that metal bar rotate? Look, those are a lot less.
Yeah. No, it just slides.
So it's just a
pinch.
It's just a pinch, and it's amount of corrosion.
Yeah.
On there. So anyhow, we're gonna vacuum out the interior. I got some stuff you can see the crud on the seats, so we're gonna go ahead and get all this stuff off. I don't know about the headliner. Just gonna do an interior clean on her and then roll her out. Power washing. Of course, our sun is starting to go away. That's par for the course.
And maybe get the console back in.
Console's not gonna go back in.
Oh, that's right, because you got the rug.
Yep, I got a rug, a new carpet coming. I'm just waiting, so I'm gonna keep the console out until we get that. So Kenny got that driver's side one to go just
one
by going, but there's the
rust stuck on
build up, because now it won't go. Well, not that we need it that tight anyhow, because we're fat guys, but it stops right there. So we just need to clean that rust off that belt, but at least he's got it to go bigger.
Yep. Now I just got to get this other one broke free.
And look in there. Is that one?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the first one I had.
Oh,
So I gotta just work it and get it to free up.
Because having the belt would be nice, I guess. At least we know the seatbelt holder down here can take a little bit of tugging.
And this would be the shoulder one. This is the lap one because it's underneath I would say that's the lap belt, and this is the shoulder belt. I just work on it. It'll come loose. Get something in there and maybe break that rust apart in there, because that one's a lot rustier than the other one is.
Yeah. I don't know. We can hit it with some PB Blaster. What the heck?
I know.
All right. I'm going to set us up on a time lapse while I'm vacuuming. You guys don't need to hear that freaking loud jet engine running. Going to hit the hinge pins with some white lithium because they're starting to make some noise too, Kenny was saying. So see if we quiet it up a little bit. Oh, there's.
Or is it going to make it worse?
I don't know if I got it in the right spot yet.
Shoot it on that lower pin. On that.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Kenny's still struggling with that guy. He's using some PB Blaster in there to just try to work some of that rust loose.
Jeez, oh Pete.
Yep, we'll keep working on little stuff.
This one to move, but I can't pull her back the other way. I can get her out some more, but it's pretty rusty. And
is that the lap or the shoulder?
This is the shoulder belt.
Gotcha.
For the driver's side.
Well, just let the PB Blaster eat on it. I like we haven't pulled the shoulder belts out of
the
holders, so that one looks like it's twisted up in the game there. But I did find a little bit more weight reduction here than we had originally first thought. There's more down underneath here. So we're just gonna lay that back down in there and lay that back down in there. And you know, just kind of go like that, and then there is no rust. Right? Good thing we got lots of license plates is what Kenny said. So we'll tackle all that when we tackle the new carpeting, but most of this carpeting over here is all tore up. I don't know what we're gonna find over there, but gotta get this crud vacuumed out of here. So we're working on it. Kenny's still working on those belts, and then we'll start spraying stuff down. Gotta maybe
tighten up the,
I don't know. It works. Kenny's, while I'm finishing vacuuming up, he's getting in here and wiping this down. But this, guys, I don't know what product I got, but
it's called Tough Stuff Multi-Purpose Foam Cleaner.
Okay. Oh, and I think it's even got a brush on the cap.
It didn't.
Oh.
But it's supposed to deep clean for fabric, carpet, and vinyl.
All right, well, so...
And that's...
There we go. That's that's a lot cleaner than it was. Holy cow. You can even see it.
Yeah, you can see
the difference. Wow, that's going to make a whole... It already smells better in here, too.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't smell horrible, but whatever scent they got on that can smells better than what the scent was.
Yeah.
Plus, it doesn't help that, you know, I'm vacuuming, and I'm sure you all know shop vacs and everything. They don't exactly extrude the best smell out the exhaust. But a friend of mine taught me to drop some of those downy unscentables or scentables or whatever they are down in the thing, and it kicks out a more pleasant smell than typically. So just a little tip there. But Kenny's going to continue cleaning that. I should give him the Windex while he's in the back window to do that back windshield, and I'm going to continue vacuuming. So some of Kenny's used rags.
But
The back seat is much better. It's still got a little bit of a, ooh, it's much slicker, but you can
there's
see.
some stuff on that right there that it won't come off.
That's all right. It's still
But
better
this-
than it was, but you can
But you
see.
can see the difference between side to side.
Did you do the side panel
Yep.
over here?
Yep. Twice.
Yep.
I'm doing both. Everything trying to.
We got
Whatever I stop getting dirt off of.
We got to vacuum out the package tray. There's a bunch of rust and everything from that rear window. It's leaking bad. We got to do that this winter a lot. I got the floors vacuumed out as good as they're going to get. Found some more air holes over there. Another one right at the corner of this seat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The seat mount's good, but it's on the actual tunnel,
Oh.
which is kind of shocking where it is. But I'm going to go ahead
When
and...
we pull seats out, we'll put license plates in.
Yeah, we're going to do a little little floor patching, but...
Not right now.
No, not right now. I'm going to go ahead and clean out the junk out of here, vacuum this up, see what we got for holes, and put some stuff back in. I think we're going to keep the belts as spares and the booster cables. I'm going to probably keep the radiator hoses in there as spares. Put me maybe a toolkit in there. But anyhow, we're still working on the interior. And we're time-lapsing it. Yep, we're going. Okay, so got the trunk cleaned out. Got, I don't know why. I don't know if that plug fell out of there or if they took it out of there. Don't know. Got a little weight reduction right here. Just one little spot so far in the trunk. Maybe a little weak there. So far, though, not too bad. I'm going to vacuum it out. Definitely better than the driver's side floorboard. Did find those two rusted pieces. I don't know if that's from the battery box up front. I don't know. Just junk now. And anybody know what that is? I was thinking it was some type of block heater. That's a... I don't know if you can see that. That's a metal springy type wire. I don't know. Don't know what that is. Kenny doesn't think it's a engine block heater, but that's the only thing I could come up with. I do still need to get a spare rim. I don't have the hook to hook up through there, but I do have the knob and I have the cup that holds down into the rim. But anyhow, that's the trunk. I think that's original floor mat. The scissor jack doesn't appear to work. And Ken's still in there scrubbing up. He's doing the package tray. I thought you wanted me to vacuum that first.
Well, I'm just wiping the molding off.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And maybe clean this nasty. I was hoping that would come off there, but I don't.
Is it sticky like the front of that windshield or the front steering wheel piece?
It's getting, now it is.
Oh.
After I sprayed that stuff on there.
Yeah, a little chemical reaction going on. But we're slowly picking away at it, folks. For stuff. Kenny's to go ahead and he's finishing up the back. He's doing the headliner right now. There. And then I got the trunk all vacuumed out. Went ahead and put that mat back in there. That's the cardboard thing off the freaking spare tire. I don't know why I put it back in. The stuff that I'm going to keep rattling around in the trunk for a hot minute. So that door panel, I got some Armor All wipes because Kenny was using that Mother's VLR right there. And
it's shining it.
It's not shining. I don't need it to be really shiny, but
I think it's just it says it's a conditioner and a protectant. It's not a shiner, it doesn't say.
Yeah. And he said the Armor All is hard to find the high shine. Well, I don't know if a lot of people don't like it, but the wipes that I got, it's a little better. It's still a little damp. But she's cleaning up all right. We got Kenny's got that seat. That's just the the cleaner there makes it really dull.
Yeah.
And then,
but it feels clean. It's smooth.
Yep. It's a lot better in here. We got to hit the dash real quick. I got to run and take one of the puppers to the vet here today. Kenny's probably, I don't know what he's going to do, but we're just trucking along. All right, everybody. It's, we're polishing that proverbial turd. Did find the cover for this light in here and in the trunk, and then went and tested it. The light bulb was coming on, and then one of the little metal tabs broke on me. So now I need a whole brand new light housing for that, but that one works. But I got to get going to that vet appointment. Kenny is going to, I think he's going to stay.
Yeah.
And pull the wheel apart and see if we can get the locking ring back down against the spring and get the E-clip on there, or C-clip, or whatever you want to call it. I know it's not an E-clip or a C-clip, but he's going to work on the steering column while I'm gone.
And hopefully not fuck it up while he's gone.
Well, as long as you can get it back to that point where it is right now, we know it runs and drives. So
right, yeah.
Yeah, and he is going to also maybe fiddle around in there with the turn signal wires to see if maybe there's something in there that is keeping us, because we know it's not the flasher, because the flasher on this does all the flashing lights, and we get that turn signal works. We get 4 ways, so it can't be the flasher. So anyhow, I'm going to take off for an appointment. Kenny's going to continue filming.
Okay, so we're going to start by taking this nut off. And is there another washer? Probably not. But we'll get that, got that nut off. I'll get the steering wheel off. It should come right off, hopefully. If not, I'll have to pull it off. But this is the first step of hopefully getting this steering wheel. It's pretty loose in there. Okay, the steering wheel's off. I got this plate aligned, and Ray was telling me that this is the tool you use to put to push that plate down with. Well, he was telling me that this wouldn't, because this right here goes on here and the screws on. He's saying, well, it's not going down very far. Only getting a couple threads. Well, if I'm not mistaken, when I looked at this tool, it came with 2 of these things here. Well, this one here, he goes on here, and this one screws on more than 4 threads, so he had the wrong tool on there, and I'm gonna show him that he had the wrong one on there. He goes, that's kind of sketchy. So, but I'm gonna flip that around and put this one on this thing, and then that goes on here. It screws down over top of the shaft. Then you take and tighten the big nut, and it pushes the U-shaped thing. So this pushes down, and I had it on there, and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have a room for put my clip on there. So I got the clip. I got to put the clip on there in order to get that. Once I get that down, I can slide. There's a groove on the shaft, which, because I already have this on, they can't see it, but this goes down quite a long ways, I think. And then I'll slide that down onto the shaft to get it in the groove. And then once I think I got it properly seated, then I'll remove this off of there, back it off, and that should hold. And then keep this, because this moves, and this shouldn't be moving. So that's where I'm at. Okay, everyone, I got that tool on there, and it's kind of hard to see. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but right there in the shaft, it's kind of hard to keep the light. That might be better right there. I got that thing down below that groove, So now I just got to take and slide this ring right here that I'm moving down over that part of the shaft and get it locked into that groove, and then I can remove the tension on that. Okay, I got this ring started over top of the bigger part of the shaft, so now I'm just pushing it down. A little bit by a little bit with this screwdriver. Trying to slide it down this shaft until it gets down into that groove that I tried to show you, which was kind of hard. I think it's in the groove. Let me get the flashlight here. Looks like it's in the groove. So now I can back that off very carefully, because we don't want that to, I just want to make sure that's in that groove good. Seems to be, which is good. Now I can back the big nut off here. Let me grab my crescent wrench here, and we'll pray to God that this don't go flying in my face. Oh, of course. So I got to do this two-handed. So I'm gonna get this off here, and hopefully this plate will, and the ring will stay in that groove. Okay, everyone. I have this tool back on here because there was still some play in the column, and I think this piece here, this is for the horn, and this has to go behind, and it's kind of hard to see behind this plate, but I'll show you once I get this back off here, that it sits behind the turn signal stuff, and that part there sits down and farther and goes around the shaft better to not have so much play. So I'm gonna pull this plate back off real quick and see if I can get this piece here on. Plus this also is for the horn. So that's what I'm gonna pull it back apart. Okay, everyone. I'm still fighting with this thing. So I found out, like I said, I was missing this piece here. Well, and this is called the, let me read. This is called the horn contact canceling cam. So there's a washer down there, then the spring. Well, in order for the horn to work, this little copper piece right here has to be there. So I had to find that, and there's a little spring in there. That's what makes contact behind all this stuff here to make the horn work. So it says next to put this on. Okay. So I'm hoping now. Why won't it? Oh. And then I have to slide the locking, and there's only one way this goes on because there's a wider groove. It's kind of hard to see. Right there, there's a wider in between those two grooves, and this has the same thing, so this can only go on one way. Now, oh. Now I gotta depress all this stuff down again with the tool and get my my retaining clip. I got to get that in there too. So once I get this all pushed down, hopefully I can get this all pushed in and it'll keep this nice and tight in here, is what it's supposed to do. So stay tuned. Okay, so I got this pushed down. I got the clip in place. So now I'm going to back this off, and this should stay all in one, should stay in place. So let me do some backing off here. Hopefully I can do this and hold and not this whole thing turn. So it should just release nice and gentle. Okay. So now I need to release this main shaft, get this turned off here. Sorry if the light is kind of goofy. All right, so that part is on. So the next thing I have to do is put this on, and this fits just like that. And I have these two little itty bitty screws that I have to put in here. Sorry for, I'm trying to hold the camera and do this. Put this one in first. Let me make sure I can still turn the blinker. That works good. And I only got 2 screws to put in this thing, so we don't know where the third screw for, I'm gonna put one up here. I got the one over there. I don't have another screw like this. So I'm just gonna put those 2 screws in. And then the next thing would be getting the steering wheel back on. So hopefully I can get this to go back on, no problem. It's gonna be I'm gonna have to do 2 hands, so I'm not gonna be able to hold the camera and do that at the same time. Okay, everyone. I got the steering wheel back on, but that did not help one bit. There's still a lot of play in the steering wheel. That should not be like that. So there's something down deeper that did not get put on. So Ray went to an appointment, so when he gets back, we're gonna have to take a peekaboo at this and figure it out, I think. Did we put all this no wax in here?
We did.
Okay.
Wait, if it's dark brown, that was the stuff that was in there. I might have added a little no-ox to it.
Just wondering. I mean, it doesn't look like it's broke, the taller one, but
Let's just put another bulb in real quick and check it.
what I just
So,
oh shit.
I'm back from the vet, and Kenny's working on just see if we can get this left turn signal working. Yeah. A little bit of water intrusion in the old taillights here. Don't know if you guys can see that bouncing around in there. But it was like half full, so I just, gave her a little wee pull. I got Goldie pulled out of the garage. Gonna hook up the power washer Got some Comet. Gonna hopefully, I don't know if you guys see this, but there's the built-in dirt. I'm hoping I can get a lot of that off. That's my goal. And then if I get that knocked down, I do have some linseed oil and some mineral spirits. Maybe I'll wipe a little shine juice on her, but I'm just gonna, you guys have seen car washes and everything. I'm gonna probably just set up a time lapse and go after her. Okay, I cut my finger on the license plate back there. Lovely, a little DNA for Goldie, but I don't think you guys will be able to tell it, but that black stuff's coming off. It feels nice and smooth. It's not rough anymore, but the paint's never going to be really nice. I'm, of course, blasting dirt out of all the trim, which is to be expected. But she'll be all right for what we're gonna do with her tomorrow. Go to that little car show. I'll make sure to film some of this. It'll kind of be her maiden voyage. You can kind of see I haven't done this door or the rear quarter yet, so it's gonna be, I don't know, cleaner, I guess is the word I'm looking for. She's not gonna shine, that's for sure. Maybe with some linseed oil and mineral spirits, but I don't know. The old girl's growing on me, I will say that. All right, got Goldie done. Still got a lot of white chalky stuff. I'm hoping a little bit of that linseed oil and mineral spirits. So maybe, I'm assuming it's gonna take that off a little bit, but got that black. There's still a little, well, that's the primer there, but there might still be a little bit there. Maybe I should have got some steel wool, but you know, like I said, she isn't gonna be a shined up car at all. But her bath is done. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of, try that shine juice and see what it does. All right, well, I got some boiled linseed oil, some low order mineral spirits. I got me a plastic jug. I hope it doesn't matter. Got a rag. I'm gonna just, this is pretty old stuff. I hope I can even get these open. And gonna go ahead and mix it. I'll probably do 2 parts oil to 1 part mineral spirits. And do a little test sample probably on the hood, and I'll do 1/2 first and do a before and after, and there's what we're starting with. I'll do the driver's side and then leave the passenger side and see how it turns out. There's I don't know if that's the right color or what. I guess we're gonna go forward. I don't think I can hurt Goldie, so yeah, just I just eyeballed about 2 parts of the oil and 1 part of the mineral spirits, and we'll go over and use a linted up rag, you know, not a lint free. We'll just do a little sample here, see what it does. I don't know. Well, I'll go get some. It looks like maybe a little bit of shine in there, but I'll put you on time lapse and do half the hood and then bring back over and see what it looks like. Well, there is definitely a difference. Now, I don't think I got it quite even, but it is definitely picking up some shine. And I know this stuff might get tacky, so I'm gonna have to come back and wipe it after it dries a little bit, according to what I Googled. But yeah, I know it's wet right now, but I'd say the shine juice might look all right. I'll just keep going, maybe hit that again, a little heavier coat. I'll probably finish the hood and then continue towards the rear of the car. But I'd say it looks a lot better. All right, everybody, there is Goldie with the shine juice all done. Well, you guys seen, I went over it and then I came back with a clean towel and kind of took a lot of the excess off. I might have to do that one more time, depending on how it feels once it starts drying here a little bit. But I will be honest, I'm not entirely too upset at how this turned out. It definitely put a shine on it. I'm pleasantly pleased. Goldie's first car show. They're kicking off a drive and drag event this weekend right here as well. There's been quite a few cars firing up. They sound pretty healthy. All right, everybody, this is a
Wrap up of
few days of
cleaning Goldie.
cleaning, little shine juice,
Yeah.
little car show action. Just
That I didn't get to go to because I had to work.
yeah,
But
yep. Here, let's cheers, everybody. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother.
From my house out to where the car show was about 15 miles one way. So I probably put 30, maybe 35 miles on it, and I ran and picked up a buddy of mine. He went and did some other run around. But no real issues with Goldie, except on the way home. Well, we have no windshield wipers, and of course it was raining.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I stopped and bought some Rain-X. And I pulled into Napa, and there was a state trooper rig there. I was like, oh, this is great. But they were in buying parts, and by the time I went out, they were gone. But I Rain-X'd the window, and that's actually not too bad. But on the way home, the gen light was coming back on. And I don't know what that's about. I'm going to have Kenny tonight actually help me test that real quick. Maybe it's just a faulty indicator on the dash, or maybe the alternator's not charging.
Should have brought my top down over.
Yeah,
And could have done a.
but we'll keep plucking away at Goldie. Everybody, it was well received for as ugly as it was. You guys will see in the video there the picture of what I wrote on the. Instead of the please don't touch, you got to have some fun.
Yeah.
I told people to touch away, but hopefully lots more to come on Goldie.
Oh, there's more to come.
There is.
There's
There is.
lots more to come. It's going to be a lot of winter projects on Goldie.
Yeah, and the steering wheel in the video you guys seen, but we never addressed it. Kenny worked on that steering wheel. I got back from the vet, and it is still wobbly. Something else we're gonna have, but it works. I mean,
Yeah.
it's good. But
I don't
I just
understand.
didn't address that after I got back. Kenny had told me about that when I got back from that vet appointment. But anyhow, if you guys like the video,
Hit that thumbs up,
yeah,
comment,
sure.
and subscribe.
Subscribe's a big one.
Yeah.
Sure. It's free.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys watching.
That's right. We do. Thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Ken.
Ray, Two Drunk Brothers Garage. Out.